The following program is rated TV MALV. It contains strong language and violence. It is intended only for mature audiences.
Hello and welcome to a brand new RBGuitarWolf Reactions. My name is Ryland Barnes. So for this week, we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. So here is the Had a Decision. It helps me choose any random video requested by the viewers of RBGuitarWolf. Any random video for this week's episode will be given to this episode. So, yeah, you get the idea. And for those who are watching this video for the very first time, be sure to leave your requests in the comment section below of this video for me to put in the Had a Decision. And yes, this does look like a Stranger Things hat. It looks like Dustin's hat. And for those who are new to my channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to get notified every time we post videos. So I will shuffle the cards inside the Had a Decision, and I will announce this week's video. Alright, I'm going to close my eyes, not looking. I'm going to shuffle around. Let's see. Okay. Not going to wrinkle them. Okay. And this week's video is Haminations, I Almost Died 3 Times. Alright, so I'm going to get the video ready. Put this in full screen. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go.
Life is good and needs to be cherished. You see, I almost died just now. We must be grateful for the time we have, because at any moment we could be...
Oh!
Hi there,
He
my name is
exploded.
Bryson. Do you guys want to hear how close I came to dying? How I have sat on the fence betwixt the worlds of life and death, and be it by fate, be it by luck, be it by some otherworldly power that my soul was spared from almost certain death? Would you like me to illuminate the moments where the scythe of the Grim Reaper scathed by me?
Oh, man.
An inch closer and my very soul would have been expunged? How one moment was the deciding factor in a child's fate. To be or not to be was held in the balance of a single, fleeting moment. And should one misstep be taken, the scale would tip towards not to be. Did I survive because I was lucky? Because a fluke prevented my life from going out in an indifferent universe? Or was it because I was protected by some guardian angel?
Probably all
Luck
of
or
the
fate,
above.
it's for you to decide. All I can do is tell you what happened. All I can do is show you how my soul was spared. Okay, this should be fun. Gather around, children, ages 13 and up, and I'll tell you about the times
they
I
shit
almost
themselves.
died. All these stories actually took place in North Carolina between the ages of 4 and 9. And after that, I never almost died again. Never almost died again. So I guess I was just wildin' for those 5 years before I chilled out. So there me and my family were, watching a movie together. We had just recently moved in, and I was laying down on the ground in front of the giant cabinet that held our VHS and DVDs. This cabinet was very tall and wide, but kind of skinny. It was also on carpeted floor, meaning it was a little bit shaky. Our solution for this was bolting it into the wall. But we had not bolted it in yet because, I don't know if you know this, but there are actually a lot of other things that have to be done when moving into a house, and bolting the cabinet into the wall is not the top of the list. It's right below feeding the children and giving them a place to
Gremlins.
sleep. And keep in mind, they were not getting any help from me because I was 4. If anything, I was messing everything up. Anyways, as I was laying down, I was grabbing the bottom of the shelf and opening and closing it with my feet. My mom, who was folding everyone's laundry, said, "Bryson, don't do that. The cabinet could fall. It isn't bolted in yet." No, thought little Bryson. I will not stop.
Hey, stop. Bryson, stop. Oh, shit.
Whoa. Hey, Bryson, you good? No, that didn't happen. I mean, the shelf did fall, but there's a twist.
Yeah, because you were fucking
As
hitting
Mom
it.
was folding laundry, she had subconsciously placed the baskets around me in such a way that when the cabinet fell, the baskets caught it, saving me. But I totally thought that I had died, because when the cabinet fell, it created a big gust of wind, and the doors opened, and all the
Whoa.
CDs fell onto me, making more wind rush past my face. I thought that this wind was the sensation of my soul flying up to heaven. Bryson, are you okay? Is he dead? Am I dead? Oh, he's not dead. Brody, stop. So this other time, Kyle, who was engaged to my sister at the time, dared me to stand on his hands so he could lift me all the way up because... fun. He was older, therefore all-knowing, so I said okay. So Kyle, who was like 6 feet tall, lifted little 4-foot Bryson up. His arms were fully extended, which added like an extra 2 feet, so my head was 12 feet in the air. And to a 9-year-old, that's basically in space. Anyways, as I'm up there, I lose my balance. I tried to use the wall to stabilize myself, but I failed instantly, and I fell down head first. Kyle watched me falling to my death and activated his marine powers to catch me by the ankle. And I kid you not, there were 6 inches of clearance between the floor and my head. Had Kyle been 1 second later, I would have totally died. Kyle later told me that as I was falling, he thought, I can't enter the family like this. Hey guys, I'm so excited to finally marry Brittany and be part of the family. I love you guys so much. So anyway, I killed Bryson. Nice. Brody, stop. This next story is the real reason I made this video, because it was the most dangerous. You could argue that I would have survived the other 2 stories. That cabinet would only have broken a few bones. Or, you could survive falling 12 feet directly onto your head. Maybe. But this next story is the real deal. I would 100% have died. Cool. Brody!
Brody, shut the fuck up!
Mom and Dad weren't home, and it was raining outside. My brother Braden must have been bored, so he told me to come with him across the street because... Because
what?
Okay. Anyway, we crossed the street in the rain when all of a sudden, lightning struck nearby. The sound shattered the air and shook me to the core. I was only like 5, so this really scared me. I started crying and running back to the house. I ran to the middle of the road when suddenly, my foot planted to the ground and I froze where I was. Right then, a car sped right in front of me. I was shocked, but I unfroze and ran into the safety of the house. I watched through a window as a very scared Braden walked back to the house. He had watched me almost die after all. Just then, the car that almost hit me pulled in front of him, and the lady driving the car scolded Braden and yelled at him for my mistake, which was super rude because 1, it wasn't Braden's fault, and 2, that lady was the one going way over the speed limit in a neighborhood. Braden came back to the house, and things started to calm down, but I started to think about what had just happened. Then the thought occurred. Why had I stopped? I was running to the house, and I hadn't seen the car, and I had no intention of stopping. It felt like I had been stopped. And I stayed there for a solid second, and had I continued running in that second, the car would have totally hit me.
Oh!
So the question remains.
Roadkill.
Was I stopped by some guardian angel, or was it just luck? I don't know.
It could be
luck.
But
whatever it was, I'm glad I'm not dead. Yet. Several Brysons were almost harmed in the making of this video. Please subscribe so he doesn't die from taxes. And also, follow his Twitter and his Instagram and buy his merch and...
Oh! Not
Guys,
again!
February 20th was the channel's 3-year anniversary. Also, my 19 years of life anniversary is coming up on March 12th. I hope you guys like this story. I'm gonna be trying to post monthly from now on, so we'll see how that goes. Quality over quantity, baby. I guess this story is kind of a cliffhanger, cause you never know when I could die. Will Bryson survive to live another day, or will the underworld finally catch him in their evil clutches? Find out next month on Haminations. By the way, studies show that you're less likely to die if you subscribe. Okay, bye.
Yeah, that story was pretty funny. I really enjoy watching Haminations. You know, believe it or not, there was like a lot of explosions in that one. Like what could have happened if he actually died? He would have gotten hit by a car. He would have actually hit the ground, but luckily he didn't. That's pretty much like the only 3 times that he almost died. I know dying is not something to joke about, but in this case, maybe it's just maybe he's just exaggerating a little bit. Well, thank you all so much for watching this brand new edition of RB Guitar Wolf Reactions. So once again, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to get notified every... Wait, hit the bell? Anyway, subscribe and hit the bell to get notified... Hit the bell, that's better, to get notified about our latest videos. And until next time, keep on rockin'!